Well, the Cape is bustling with all sorts of fun activities. What makes it truly unique are the stories. Now, take this windmill. Today, it merely stands as a reminder of the past, and it's a great place for a photo. But back in its day, it was vital to the region, and it was used to grind corn and pump seawater in order to make salt. Now, here's an idea for you. As you're out exploring the Cape and you bump into a local, ask them about themselves, which is how we ended up here tonight at Pan d'Avignon, which is a little bit off the beaten path. But from what I hear, it's incredibly worth it. The bread is supposed to be amazing, and the story behind the bread, even better. Tell me a little bit about the history of Pan d'Avignon. I know it has a really fascinating story behind it.
It does, yes, it does. It does. Long time ago, we left former Yugoslavia due to many different beliefs, issues, and wars that were occurring, and we got together, four best friends. We ended up in New York City. We moved to the Cape for pursuit of new business and for bread that we could not find anywhere in this country. Well, there was bread, but there was never enough good bread. I think that in New England, we were probably the pioneers of baking industry.
What makes your bread so unique?
It's just a different process of making bread. Old world, old-fashioned, hand-kneaded doughs. That's the way we do it today, and that's the way it was done 300 years ago.
When you go to a restaurant, the bread is your first impression.
Somebody told me once, a great restaurateur, said that if you go to an Italian restaurant, if the bread is good, the red sauce and the coffee, you know everything else is going to be good. So you got to start with the bread. We wanted to be a bistro, serving wonderful, fresh, warm, tasty products in a beautiful setting. We have a gorgeous breakfast, wonderful lunch business. Now we have a French bistro at night with a gorgeous bar. It's a European style. We do a late night menu. So we've got something for everybody, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a late night crowd.
I understand that you are the man behind all these fabulous dishes, and that you have
so.
quite an impressive history. Tell us, what are you serving us tonight?
Well, I will start with the La Salade Locale. We have the crevettes grillées épicées. You have the magret de canard croustillant. This is the coquille de la mer. The chicken is the demi-poulet rôti aux herbes.
You know, I cook like this at home every night, actually.
I bet you do.
Marci, I almost forgot. The best is yet to come. A tour of the bakery.
So this is the end result of a 12 to 16 hour day that begins with a wonderful mixing of fresh water, sea salt, and flour, and then wonderful organic ingredients. We make small rolls, we make long, beautiful baguettes, and then we make the big breads, the pan de campagna, the bread of the country, which we're known for. After the dough is portioned and all formed, it's put in refrigeration. And then after that process, it goes into what we call a proofer, which is a giant steam bath. It's put into these amazing ovens. They're contemporary or modern controls with this old stone hearth technology. It's loading everything by hand and removing it by hand.
So you guys have made it into a science, but still keeping the old world way of doing this.
There's not too many other places like this.
They're actually loading up the Pan d'Avignon truck with all the bread that's getting delivered to my house. That's how good it is. The locals are right. You guys are absolutely worth a visit. And when you come, ask for Mario. He will give you a tour. I promise.
I'll be here.
Cheers.